Hello students, today I will explain the second video of class 8 science chapter number 12. Okay, the name of chapter is friction. In this video I will explain mainly about the friction due to the liquids and the gases. Okay, and before I start explaining this video, please take out your notebook, pen, pencils, okay, to copy down the important topics. And the today's important topic is friction due to liquid and gases. In earlier, we already know that the liquid and gases are included inside it. That is the fluid, right? F-L-U-I-D, fluid. Okay, the fluid means what? That is the any substance which can't able to flow, right? And in this, any substance which can able to flow, in here example I will give, there is the water and gas. Now friction due to water. Now look here, friction due to water. Now in this percent, we already know that the solid substance, that is the rod or any other solid substance, they also produce the friction, right? Like this, like solid, liquid also, liquid means in here I mentioned there is the water, also produce friction, right? This like solid, this water also, that also produce the friction. Okay, that is why to reduce this water, the force of the friction. To reduce the force of the friction, then how can we this one make the this water objects? Okay, how to reduce this friction, that's the most important. Now to reduce the force of friction in water, the body of the object should be modified in the form of, that is to reduce the force of friction in water. That means we already know that like solid, liquid also there is produce the friction, right? Because of that, what will happen? Because of it, there are so many things we have this one again. That is wastage of energy, right? And these things, how can we overcome these things? Okay, then tears and the wears of our body parts. Okay, and these are some of the importance. How can we reduce this force of friction in water? To reduce the force of friction in water, we need to modify it. Okay, the objects. Okay, how can we modify it in the form of that one form is known as the streamlined. Okay, streamlined is to modify in the form of streamlined shape. What is this streamlined shape? Okay, now I will remove this part. In the streamlined shape, now this shape, now the edges, okay, the edges of this body will be very smooth, okay, and the middle portion is very thick. Now you can see the structure of the boat, right? The structure of the boat or the structure of the aeroplane, right? And these are all known as the streamline shape. This is the structure of the boat, right? and this body shape is known as the streamline shape. Okay, this body shape is known as the streamline shape. Okay, streamlined shape. And for reducing the friction, okay, in water, what the body of the object should be modified in the form of the streamline shape. Okay, please copy down this one. Done. Okay. Now the force of the friction produced by the water is much less than the, and one more thing, the force of the friction, the force of friction produced by water is much less than the force of friction produced by the solid. And this part don't, okay, forget this part. Okay, please copy down. Done. Okay. Next is the friction, okay, due to the friction due to the gases. Okay. Next is the friction due to the gases. Friction due to gases. Now look here, that is the air. Now, do you know the shape of the aeroplane? I will draw the aeroplane shape, okay? This is the shape of this one, aeroplane. Right. Right, look here. In the aeroplane also, this portion, see, this portion is what? Wider. But this portion is smaller. Okay? In here also is smaller. Why? And this aeroplane also need to be modified a one shape. Okay? And this shape is also known as the streamlined shape. Same thing as this water this aeroplane or in the any object which will flew on the air should be reduced or should be modified in the form of this streamlined shape. After that, only what the frictional force due to the gases will be reduced. Okay, otherwise it wouldn't be this what reduced, then the force of friction will be more, then it will be more effect on the objects. Okay, then it may be happen so many things like due to the friction this aircraft will be catch the fire, or due to the friction the parts of the aircraft will be broken. Okay, these are some of the objects or some of the effects, okay, which will be coming from this force of the friction. To reduce this effect, we need to modify this shape of the aeroplane or aircraft will be in the form of the streamlined shape. Right? Okay. And same thing, and in here also the force of the friction, okay, the frictional force or force of the friction produced by gases is much less than the force of friction produced by water. Okay, the frictional force produced by the air is much less than the water and also than the from the solid. Okay, these are the important parts. Okay, please copy down. Done. Okay. Next is the friction is the necessary use. Next portion is friction as a necessary evil. This is the most important part. Okay, friction as a necessary evil. Why the friction as this one as a necessary evils? Okay. Number one, friction produces heat. Right. Friction produces the heat and slow down the speed of the object. Number two, friction brings about the wear and tear. Number third, friction, okay, because of the friction, what frictions, okay, wastage, frictions, okay, has, okay, wastage or existed or wastage or existed, but friction has wastage lot of energy. Okay, or you can that like this, a lot of energy is wasted. And lots of energy is wasted in overcoming the friction. Now see, this tree is the most important of the part. Why friction is considered as the necessary evils? Number one, friction is considered as the necessary evils because friction produces the heat. Right? If the heat is produced, then what any object will easily catch the fire. Right? And also because of the friction, the speed of the object will be slowed down. Okay? Because of the friction, the speed of the object will be slowed down. Okay? And this is the number one person. That is why friction is considered as the necessary evils. Number two, friction brings about wears and tears. And because of the frictions, okay, the parts of this what our vehicles or any object will be broken and or it will be okay. The tire will be comes out. Okay, these are all what the frictions. Okay, because of the friction, and this is also known as the necessary evils. The third one is for overcoming the friction. For overcoming the friction, what? A lot of energy is wasted. For example, your vehicle is stuck in a muddy road. Your vehicle is stuck in a muddy road. How can you use what? Overcoming that situation to use a lot of the energy, right? And because of this, what? Because of the friction, what will happen? It wasted a lot of the energy. Okay, these are the three most important. Okay, for the explanation about the friction as a necessary evil. Please copy down. Okay, that's all for today. Okay, if you have any doubt or any confusion, so let me know. Okay, and please send one message to the WhatsApp group. I will clear your doubts. Okay, thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.